How's it going, my G's? It's Artifact, and today we're going to make a sick vital bass.
Really sorry about that, guys. That was my weird brother. How's it going, everyone? Hope you're doing good. If you're new to the channel, make sure you snike and snip. And also, while you're down there, check out the links to my Patreon, my presets, and my one-on-one tuition. Today, we will be getting into designing this wicked analogue-ish audio bass, which is going to be a vital preset on my next vital preset pack, which should be ready in a few weeks. It's called Vital Artillery, and it's equipped with a lot of weapons that you can use. For example, this one. Oh, great. Yeah, let's have a little listen to the loop, and then we'll talk about the patch design. So, pretty cool bass, if you wouldn't mind me saying so. And what we're going to do then is we're going to jump straight into designing this preset. So here we have the starting vital patch, and modulation wise, it's very, very simple today. It's simply one LFO with this easy drawn curve here. And all of the modulations that come into this are going to happen later on in the effects section. So we can jump straight into the voicing. And, oh, one more thing before we do that. I've actually got a bunch of macros on here, so they're kind of also, providing some modulation. But I've automated these all within the project to kind of play with the tone and the speed of the patch. So, voicing. We're going to start off with a sine wave, and I'm going to add in a little bit of white noise on the FM sample, and it's a very small percentage. It's just under 1%. And you can just about hear a little fuzz in the background. And the reason why I like to do this is so I can pretend that I'm using an analog synth, even though I'm not, because there's this kind of noise when the cable hasn't been plugged in properly. So once we've got our sine and our white noise together, we're going to add in the second oscillator, which is just an octave lower. And this one, we're going to have the vocode setting turned on, and also we're going to FM from oscillator 1 here. Can you hear the difference? Just a little bit, right? But what we're going to do next is add in a third oscillator, also at -12, but this one is going to be with the Shepherd tone mode. And we have a bit of unison here, and 7% on 3 voices. Also FMing from oscillator 1. So now we've got this really nice kind of fat, beefy combination of sine waves that are kind of all working together. And what we're going to do next is we're going to really distort them with the linear fold mode. So that does quite a lot, but now for the real trick, we're going to add the compressor. And all those little details in the way the sine waves were kind of working together, and that little bit of analog noise that I was talking about where I hadn't plugged in the cable properly, it all comes to fruition now. So that's really nice. And then we're adding a tiny bit of modulation to these drives of the LFO here. The distortion drive on the LFO1 and the amount of compression on the LFO1. So that's what's giving it the movement, you know, the on and off kind of effect of the compressor and the distortion. And the other thing is the filter here. So a really subtle amount of movement, you barely hear it. I did add a little bit of reverb to the sound as well. Just enough to give it that kind of feeling that it's in a room somewhere. And of course, with our macros, we can automate the reverb and the speed and the tone, which is actually affecting that's what's happening on the filter. Right. Yeah, sorry, the filter doesn't really activate until you turn up the tone. So it is there for a reason. My mistake. Anyway, on the advanced section, not a lot going on, and Matrix, nothing really going on. It's all kind of in the sound design of the blending of the sine waves with a tiny bit of that white noise and then that compressor to bring it all out. And I really, really like this patch. Like I said, I'm going to put it in my next Vital preset pack, which should be around out just around the same time as my next release and music video around my birthday in March. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that, because it's going to be hopefully a wicked week of music videos, presets, loads of cool stuff, hot tubs, time machines. So thanks a lot for watching again. I hope this inspires you and helps you stay creative through this year. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.